Oh man, chiropractic friends, I never talk about this topic. In fact, if I'm being honest, and hear me out on this one, I tend to often roll my eyes at how often and how many times this topic is talked about, specifically in our chiropractic profession. If I had to run the math in my head, I would say that 9 out of 10 coaches and chiropractic coaches really only focus on this one thing. So if I think about it differently, which I did this morning to then set myself up to help you with your mindset, maybe it is that important. Duh, I'm messing with you. Obviously, it's that important. I just see that 90% of the time when people are talking about it, that's all they're doing is they're talking about it, and they're using these strategies that are honestly just smoke and mirrors about mindset. So if the chiropractor is struggling, are they not going to be as great at building a practice, marketing, communication, conversions, adjustments, results, building a team, leading? Of course, all the key actions that it takes to build a successful practice, yes, are dependent upon your mindset, your attitude, your perspective. But guess what? Everybody's teaching it in the wrong order. So what I'm going to talk about is the 2 actions proven to build a strong mindset. And then from there, you get everything you want. But that's the whole point of the video. Everybody else, it seems like, is teaching it backwards. Like all of a sudden, if you just sit down and, talk into a mirror and say your affirmations and listen, go to a Tony Robbins seminar, jump on a trampoline that's over top of, hot coals. Just kidding. I know that he actually talks about actions too, but you can't just think your way. You can't just listen to other people, tell you stories and freaking weird, crazy lighthouse analogies to get yourself to a strong mindset. The way you get yourself to a kick-ass mindset is exactly the word in the title of this video: take actions. And I'm going to break it down to just 2 because everybody complicates this, and my goal is to simplify this. So the first action you need to take is you need to stalk successful, strong mindset people. Did I just say stalk? I did. Do whatever it takes to be around. If you're in chiropractic school watching this, ditch the losers and hang out with those that are driven, those that have confidence. Now be mindful of egotistic, narcissistic, you-know-whats. So there's a sweet spot here in people who are successful in their mindset. You have some people who are just, peacocking all the time. You know who they are. You know who the people are that have that real, sure confidence and mindset. They're the ones that are leading clubs. They're the ones that are going the extra mile. Get around those people. Let some of that rub off on you. The who is the most important first action you can take. So choose your classmates, choose your friend, and choose your mentors and the colleagues you continue to communicate with very selectively. If you follow my journey in chiropractic over the last 20 years, there is a lot of people that I very intentionally moved away from in my life because I didn't want them dragging me down with their poor mindset that came from lazy actions. These people were wonderful, nice people in their own way, but they didn't take any action consistently to get better at chiropractic. So if they weren't taking action, first, guess what they didn't have? Second, a strong mindset. So I got away from those people and I went after action takers. Dr. Troy Dukowitz was one of my first mentors. I'm going to try and see if the team can tag him in this video. Talk about an action taker. What he helped me do. I already had a strong mindset when I hired Troy as a coach early on, but he helped clear my schedule and get me taking consistent actions that moved the needle forward. He was the first coach that was really action oriented instead of just affirmations oriented. Now I know he loves those things and everything else too, but Troy meant the world to me because he really crystallized that I had to earn my success, earn my strong mindset, and take actions. So Troy, you know how much I love you and how much you meant to me early on. And I hope this video is helping others the way you did early on for me. So who you get around matters most. That is action. Step number 1 to end up with a mindset. Remember, mindset is not this mythical creature you can just pull out of the air with happy thoughts and affirmations. You have to take action to earn a positive mindset. In fact, let me just read out what I wrote down here. Strong mindsets are earned through consistent actions that create results. And then the results fuel and create your mindset. They recharge your mindset on the regular. So it goes earned actions that end up with results that create a strong mindset. And now this is neuroplasticity, baby. Once you have that, away you go, because you can now 10x your results because you've earned a strong mindset because you earned the results through actions. So that's the second thing. The second thing is the main thing. Actions, effort, results, outputs create mindset. So let's give you a couple tangible actions, because you probably have heard that before. If I take action, I'll get more results. I'll get a better mindset. That's a standard equation. And again, a lot of people just teach from that and kind of leave it be. Let's give you some real life examples. So when I was learning how to adjust as a chiropractic student, I was completely not strong in my mindset and my confidence with adjusting. So I had to get reps. Really what I see number 2 as an action step is just getting reps. So I went on a mission trip. I went everywhere I could to get patients into clinic so that I could have more results, which actually shows me the second real life example. I was terrified of talking to people I don't know about chiropractic. Probably seems a little crazy right now because I talk to everybody all the time, Uber drivers, people on a plane, and millions of people through videos all day, every day about chiropractic. That wasn't where I started. I had so much fear about my inability to communicate chiropractic. So I stepped into that fear and into that crap mindset. And I went into what we called the Speak Club back. So another credit and shout out to Dr. Julie Johnson, who got me doing different talks and screenings about chiropractic. And I was awful and I was terrible and it was embarrassing. And I bet you the first 50 people I talked to about chiropractic definitely didn't sign up for it. So thank God I did that while I was a student, and it was on Palmer's dime that they didn't get any new patients, not mine. So you've got to step into these tough spots earlier and oftener than ever. If you don't know how to adjust and you're not confident in it, don't wait for practice to happen and you get rolled over and your confidence deteriorates, your mindset deteriorates. Get on a mission trip, contact Dr. Peter Morgan, get into these places and go serve. If you can't communicate and articulate chiropractic very well, get in your freaking car this afternoon, walk into a yoga center, walk into a gym, walk into a pediatric PTOT, introduce yourself, force. My wife and I talk about this all the time. Forced action creates the results we want. Of course, we all want a life like, oh, I'm going to be true to my authentic self, and I will just spend every day doing the things I want to do. Guess what you actually don't want to do? None of us, is the damn thing. We're all lazy on the inside, so it takes forced action to earn results through efforts and repetition to build a strong mindset. I'm done after this. That's how it works. You don't just end up with a strong mindset. You weren't just born with it. I don't have this conviction and certainty in chiropractic because it just boom planted on me when I was, walking around the halls at Palmer. Now I had to walk into the right rooms. I had to go to the right seminars. I had to earn the right mentorship. I had to pay the right coaches. I had to take the right actions on the mission trips. I had to sign up for the Speak Club and the Gonstead Club. And I had to go to the seminars and sit in the basement of Mount Orb. And I had to go talk to people at the Mississippi Valley County Fair, whatever it was, and get fried at how bad I was at these things. I sucked first before I got strong. And that's the whole point. Building a strong mindset is the same as building a strong muscle. And the first time you go for a run, it sucks. The first time you go to CrossFit, it sucks. And it gets easier later on, but you got to continue to earn it. So I'm done. Mindset is something you earn by who you hang around and what consistent actions you take to earn it to get the results, and the results fuel the mindset, and you can take that into the rest of your life.